guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be picking through my beauty trash. I'll be showing you my favorite bubble bath, my favorite moisturizer with SPF, favorite hair mask, a really great serum, lots of really good things in here that I've been saving up to show you. If you're curious about this makeup look, everything will be listed down below for you to check out. And I did film a couple of Instagram reels that will include this makeup as well. So you can find me on Instagram at SamanthaJaneYT. But let's go ahead and get started. So why don't you pick out the biggest things of the bunch here, and that is bubble baths. I've become a huge bath fan as of like 2020. Just like, I need to fill my time, and I kind of treat my bath like my couch, and I picked up one of those like bath bamboo things so I can like watch TV in there. Generally I'll watch a lot of TikToks, catch up with friends. I treat it like my couch. So I love all the accoutrements that come with a bath. So a huge fan of the mango and almond scent line from Dove. I think the body wash is incredible. They've got bath bombs, and I also decided to check out the bubble bath. I think it smells amazing. Oh, it's such a good true mango scent. It's not overly sweet and it smells really, really good. Nice bubbles, but I will say it doesn't like scent my bath as much as I would like it to, but I feel like with fruity baths, it's never like as scented as something like a eucalyptus or a mint, things like that. Then I've been using this for a while. I probably mentioned it last year, but who knows what happened last year? I can't even remember. This is the Dr. Teal's Foaming Bath with pure Epsom salt. There's a couple of versions of this one. There's like a regular sleep one. This is the sleep bath that has melatonin and essential oils. It smells like lavender. I'm not a huge lavender gal, but I've gotten more into it in the past year or two. And I gotta say, I think the first time I tried this, I literally was like, in the bath, like, oh god. I don't think it does it to me as much anymore, but there's something about the routine of a bath as well that helps me with sleep, and I really do like this. There's a bath, bubble bath, and there's also Epsom salt. I've also seen in the States that there's a pillow spray that I've heard is amazing. I haven't been able to get my hands on that yet, but I do really love Dr. Teal's. They've got a bunch of different scents and varieties. Also, I noticed when I was spending a lot of time in the bath, it was kind of like working against me, especially if I wasn't getting out and moisturizing, which I know is like a deadly sin, but sometimes I just like hop directly into my bed. Talking. But I picked up the Aveeno Active Naturals 100% colloidal oatmeal soothing bath treatment. It smells so good. When you're mixing it up, it almost smells like pancake mix or like you're baking or something. And I was using this in the bath. It's really soothing. If you have sensitive skin, you shouldn't be taking your baths too hot, but I kind of tend to do that. And I really, really liked it. I picked it up on Amazon. I use about half a pack for a bath, and I'll mix it in with my bubble bath and sometimes two, or sometimes I'll just use it on its own. But I feel like Aveeno is one of those brands that you can really trust when your skin is like feeling sensitive, especially if you're going out in the cold and getting hot baths, things like that. This is a really great addition. And I think I used this when I had chicken pox a million years ago. Now this is a product to use when you get out of the bath. It is so luxurious. It's so good. They sent this to me a long time ago. I don't even know if it exists anymore, but I loved this. It's the Moroccan Oil Body line, and it is their night body serum for firming and smoothing. Now I can't say exactly what it did for firming. I used it over like a long period of time. I like stretched it out because it's just such a nice luxurious product. And I would normally add this into my moisturizer, my body moisturizer, when I kind of wanted to amp it up, but it had this serumy oily texture and it just made my skin feel so good. And does it have the Moroccan oil scent, would we say? Yeah, it definitely smells like the Moroccan oil that you put in your hair. I really love that. I haven't used it in a while, but yeah, this was such a nice, luxurious product. Okay, this is the last body product to get out of the way. It is a Dove deodorant. I've talked about it a million times. I use either a Dove stick like this, or sometimes I'll use a spray deodorant. But I really like this, especially because it comes in a million different scents. I like having variety when it comes to my body washes, my bubble baths, things like that, where I can kind of switch it up. So I like finding a brand that I like and then being able to go into the drugstore and pick up, you know, the one that I like, or generally I'll switch it up to keep it interesting, because it's the kind of product you use for a while and then I like to switch it up. This was the pomegranate one. I don't think, like, I eat a lot of pomegranates. It just kind of has like a sweet, fresh, light scent. I love pomegranates. Let me know what you think about pomegranates. I know a lot of people hate that like they take work to eat, but that's what I actually enjoy about it. So anyways, I loved the deodorant too. Then I have two kind of bougie face masks that honestly they're really, really good. The Lancome Paris Advanced Genifique Hydrogel Melting Mask. That just sounds so good. This is super, super hydrating. If you love their Genifique serum or any of these Genifique products from them, you'll love this. It says it's glow, plumps, and smooths. It's the instant youthful radiance mask infused with serum. Whenever you're doing one of these masks, especially if it's a higher end one, make sure you leave it on your face, like the serum on your face once you remove it, and rub the rest, like get into the package. I rub the rest on like my chest, on my arms, everywhere. And then I love this as well. Again, Estee Lauder with their like kind of cult favorite serum in a mask. This is the Advanced Night Repair Concentrated Recovery Power Foil Mask. This one's kind of fun because it has the sheet mask and then there's like a gold foil, or no, sorry, a silver foil that goes over it and really kind of locks it into your skin. And again, it has this like really, both of them have a really light hydration feel in the sense that like they don't feel heavy or greasy on your face, but they leave your skin feeling so hydrated, so good, especially if you leave it on your skin after you remove the sheet mask. That's where you get the real benefits to get the serum to like stay on your skin. You don't want to wash it off. And what I like about both of these is you can wear them and do other things. Like if you want to put on a face mask and, you know, clean up or I don't know, do something more fun than cleaning, you can absolutely wear these and still be mobile. A hair mask that I really loved, my hairstylist suggested this a while back and I picked it up. It was my first time trying Amika. It's the Soul Food Nourishing Mask. I think this is really good. I kind of recommend this to any hair type as long as you don't have like super thin, like really oily hair that tends to get weighed down. If you're looking for something that's like a treatment, especially in the wintertime, you need to work. Oh, there's a little tiny fly inside my ring light. That's gonna drive me nuts. Also, how are you still alive? Anyways, I find it really, really nourishing, really hydrating, and if you're looking for a good treatment once a week, or if you're gonna be doing some styling the next day, things like that, I found this so good. I used it as a conditioner as well. And it says to leave it in for 5 to 7 minutes. Sometimes I would leave it in overnight. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but it's a great mask. And I got this from Sephora. I finished up a bag of the good old Quo Luxury Facial Cotton Pads. It's funny, my friend asked me, maybe over the holidays, they were like, oh, I need to get some cotton pads. I'm always putting on my toner with my hands. And I was like, well, you can kind of do that, but it depends on what you're looking for. And they were like, oh, which pads should I get? You use the Dollarama ones, right? And I was like, actually, I use Luxury Facial Cotton now, and I recommended they get this. So I know I've talked about it before, but it says it's exceptionally soft, ultra luxurious, hypoallergenic, and I find like even if I'm going to say remove nail polish or something like that, I only need to use one. On my eyes, they're very, very durable, but they still feel really soft and great. I think a bag of, how many is in here? 165 is maybe $9 or something like that. And I don't run through them very fast, honestly. It's very rare that I'm like, oh, I need to go pick them up. So it doesn't feel like I'm throwing away money, and they feel the value is there, I'll say. Now let's get into some products that I would use the micellar, or no, sorry, I have a micellar in my hand that I would use the cotton pads with. As much as I love micellar waters, cleansing balms, all that kind of stuff, and I've got a couple here, I still love an eye makeup remover. Let me know, but like I don't know, I just really love an eye makeup remover. So one of the favorites that I love, Neutrogena, Marcel, those are great. And I've been using this one from L'Oreal, really, really loved it. It's the L'Oreal Gentle Makeup Remover Eyes and Lips, waterproof. And if you're doing this, I think it's best, take your Luxury Facial Cotton and just hold it to your eye, let it really kind of sink in there. Then you don't need to do a lot of rubbing around the eye where it's like a more sensitive area, but really good. It does have that kind of bi-phase, a little bit oily, watery, but I actually really, really like that. That doesn't turn me off from product because I'm going to use a micellar or a cleansing balm or something like that after the fact to still remove the rest of my makeup and then cleanse my face. So speaking of micellars, really love this one from Clarins. I tend to use a micellar in the morning instead of a cleanser, and this is the Clarins Cleansing Micellar Water with Alpine Golden Gentian, perhaps. or gentian, and lemon balm extracts for sensitive skin. I thought it was fabulous. It left my skin feeling clean and moisturized, but not super heavy, not greasy by any means, super kind of watery texture. And then a fabulous cleansing balm that I used up is from the Inkey List. Amazing prices. They're available at Sephora online, at least here in Canada, and it says it helps remove makeup and cleanse sensitive skin. You could probably use this as just your cleanser. I personally love it to remove my makeup, and not only do I love that it's a great price, because there's not a ton of cleansing balms on the market that are on the more affordable drugstore side. I love that it comes in a squeeze tube, because you're not dipping your fingers into anything. You don't have to have a little scoop or anything like that. So I find that it's really, really handy. Indeed Labs also does a cleansing balm in a tube, which I think is great, and it doesn't get hard too, because in Canada, if your bathroom's kind of cold, the balms can kind of stiffen up, and I find that this stays a little bit more, I'm gonna say, juicy. Ooh, let me talk about one of my favorite moisturizers of all time for a number of reasons. This is the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid with SPF 50. So right off the bat, SPF 50, that is phenomenal, but a lot of the times it can make me look gray or purple or be really heavy, really greasy. This has such a lightweight texture. It feels really hydrating on the skin, doesn't turn me purple, doesn't have a strong white cast by any means. I mean, I'm not taking like flash photos with it or anything, but it's so nice. So it does like literally everything I needed to do in a nice clean tube. Paula's Choice, I always get asked this question. You can purchase it right on their website. I've never had customs fees. They have good shipping. I'm pretty sure shipping is free over a certain amount. I can't remember exactly, but this was really, really impressive to me, and I used it up probably right up until the winter, and then it ran out. But it says it's water-light fluid, minimizes the appearance of pores, and helps prevent UV damage. So it's phenomenal. It's that time of year where I'm starting to lose my color, and going to the Caribbean is off the table, unfortunately. So I finished up these Isle of Paradise Dark Self-Tanning Drops. I really like these. I found them easy to use. I'm fully intimidated by like the mitt and the foam and all of that. I don't know that I'll ever get into that. And my body tends to hold color. My face definitely kind of starts to fade. And I'm noticing that now in like buying foundations. I'm like, I don't know what shade to get. But I really like these. First of all, I love that they come in a light, medium, and a dark. I think that that is just phenomenal. I feel like more brands should do that. It's just a light, watery serum. You mix it in. You can mix it in with your moisturizer. I'll generally mix it in with a serum. I think it's really great. Currently, in one of my last Sephora hauls last year, well, not last Sephora hauls, but probably like 6 months ago, I purchased the spray version of this, which you can use on your body and your face, and I like that too. Really, really easy. And I actually just bought from them, I did a mini Sephora haul on Instagram, so you can check it out over there, but this is the Isle of Paradise Body High Glow Self-Tan Serum. So really, really loving the Isle of Paradise stuff. As I mentioned in my first video back, I did have a casualty, sadly, the Makeup Revolution Bacon Blot Powder in Banana, my favorite under eye powder. It started to smash last year and then just got worse and worse and worse and worse, and eventually it just fully broke. Past the point of me being able to even repair it, but I honestly hate repairing makeup because I feel like it never goes back to the same. So this is a true empty. I mean, I'd already hit pan in it, but now I've hit, unfortunately, major pan. If you know if this product has been discontinued, please let me know, because I really like it, and when I looked on Beauty Bay, it was fully sold out, and I can't remember if I checked Ulta, but yeah, I don't know. I was online, it was giving me signs that it's gone. From Fresh, this isn't fully empty, but it was kind of time to give it up. I can't tell you how long this was in my front porch. When I smell it, it reminds me of going to the gym in like 2018 probably. Because this is like running out the door. This is what I would put on my lips before I would go downstairs to the gym, all that kind of stuff. But should I tell you what it is? It's the, that was almost a little British, I said that. Should I tell you what it is? This is the Fresh Sugar Coconut Hydrating Lip Balm. I think there's like a peach one and other scents that I definitely want to try, but I really liked this. I thought it had like a nice thick texture. I liked the coconut scent. It wasn't like too sweet or sickly or anything like that. It felt hydrating. It kind of coated my lips in a nice way that sort of stayed on but wasn't sticky by any means. and wasn't like super high gloss, but just added a really nice sort of soft look to the lips. So really impressed by this. I don't love having to put my finger in something, so that's why I left it sort of in my front porch so I wouldn't have it out on the go with me. But I really like it, and I can kind of see now why people were obsessed with these back in the day. Maybe we need to get re-obsessed. This is a sad one for me. It's finally time for me to give this up. I don't know what's up with these Smashbox Always On liquid lipsticks. I don't know if they still exist. More recently, they came out with the like lipstick version of them, and they do dry down nice and matte, almost like a liquid lipstick, but they had such good colors in these. I love the formula, super comfortable. If anything, I think they might be similar to the MAC liquid lipsticks because it's all owned by the same corporation and they were all being made in Italy. I don't know, maybe I'm just digging too deep, but this one is in the shade Stepping Out, one of my favorite nudes. I remember buying this at Ulta on a work trip years ago, I think. I'm pretty sure. And I'd seen somebody wearing it and loved it, but whatever it is with these, they dry out. They do have like a moussey texture, but like this is like, yeah, it's like crumbly inside, and it's really unfortunate. They seem to lock tight. I don't know if it's the formula or the packaging, but really sad. I mean, it was kind of time for it to go anyways, but it was on its, yeah, it just dried out way too quickly. And then from Marcel, a great Canadian brand, they make fabulous mascaras if you're looking to try anything from them. I love their mascaras. I love their new nude lip glosses too. I say new as in like something in the past 2 years, definitely in the past year, I would say. But this is the Extension Plus Amplify Mascara. It has a really nice plastic bristle brush that's kind of in a conical shape, cone shape, and it just did a really good job. Super black, tons of length. Really loved it as a layering mascara too, after one that was a little bit more voluminous, but really great on its own. And their mascaras, I believe, are all hypoallergenic and very eye safe if you tend to have issues with that. So that's all my trash. I hope you enjoyed picking through my trash with me. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!